Urban Changemakers builds the capacity of urban leaders for compassion, resilience and innovation in their urban contexts. We believe it's time for an authentic movement of God from within our inner cities and outer estates. We can see the sparks, and we want to fan this into flame through connecting, empowering and resourcing leaders in Emerging Urban Leaders Program, podcasts and events. Here are some of our urban changemakers from our first Emerging Leaders cohort. I think you'll agree they're quite amazing people.
Hi, I'm Jess and I work here in Newham in the East End of London. I was born here and for the last about 7 years I've been working in community development. So when I heard about the Urban Changemakers, I jumped at the chance because I heard a sermon years ago that said basically God asks you to do what you can where you are with whatever you've got in your hand, and basically that's what I'm trying to attempt to do with my life. So yeah, I just wanted to learn from people that have got more experience about how to do that well and how to have long-term change. And I've been getting lots of practical advice and met loads of new friends in Birmingham. Nice to connect up with similar like-minded people. And things that have particularly been helpful is we learned about conflict management. So Tim taught us to always think about who shit is, and just to be honest with yourself. If someone's winding you up, what is it about you really that's coming into play, and how you can try and move past that and work with people that you find difficult basically. So that's been very practically helpful. I've also learned about perfectionism and how it's more important that you bring people along a journey and you empower people rather than aiming for slickness all the time. It's more about it's much more about people than it is about process. So that's been really helpful. Yeah, and just sort of having some time to do some self-reflection, some time out of the busyness of life, and wanting to put good roots in place so that hopefully I can be doing better community development for longer without getting fed up and running away. So yeah, I found it massively encouraging and empowering and inspiring. So yeah, you should do it too.
I'm the CEO of Everse Clothing, and I would like to make a success of myself, supplying top quality reversible clothing all around the world, around the country, and I just want to do some good in society. I want to be able to help change lives for the better. I want to be a good dad to my children. I want to be a good family man. I want to be able to support my children when they grow up with, I want to be able to support them with all their dreams and their ambitions. And I just really, I want to be a strong man of God. I want to draw close to God. And if you ask me where I want to be in 5 years, I would like to be a businessman in control of my own destiny. And I'd like to be able to see the world. I want to be able to experience all different walks of life, and that's me.
Hi, I'm Darius, and I am originally from Romania. I live in Newham. I live in actually Britannia Village. It's a wonderful place. It's a wonderful community. But as any community, it needs a bit of work, especially when it comes to community bonding and relations within the people within the community. We're blessed to come from all parts of the world, and that can be a blessing, but also sometimes it can be a struggle. And I believe that we as a church and we as a family of Christ, we can look at how to do more. And by doing this course, myself, I've learned quite a few things about community organizing, and that's on my heart. And I believe that you can be very cozy and you can be feeling very nicely within your home, but actually when you walk out the door, then there's a different world. And I want to have the same what I have within my house. I want to have it within my community. And there's a lot of things, positive things, in how to look at the issues that we have in our community, and how we can address those issues. And this is something that definitely I've learned in this course. And one thing that I really enjoyed was the weekend in the Peak District, and we had some amazing time there. We had not only probably because of the scenery as well, but the honesty of the people and bringing up our desires, our dreams, but also our failures and our fears, and bringing all this together. I believe that God worked at it and shaped us so we can go back to our communities and really use our skills in a way that we can really glorify God, but also help the people within the community. I said many times the word community, because I believe that a community is like a family. We need to look after everyone within the family. We need to look after everyone within the community. And we need to break those boundaries and those, fears that we have, and we need to come together as one. And I know that God can do way more than I say or I believe or I even dream. But when you come with a group of people, especially the people that I've been blessed to journey along and be on this course, then we stir each other, we encourage each other, and then we can go and bless people.
Could you nominate some urban change makers from your urban context for this special Emerging Leaders program? If you could, please go to urbanchangemakers.org and put your nomination in now.